Hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot. So Polkadot is currently still holding this key support level around for $5.70 in this uptrend, which started in this in this structure here that was back in August. And the idea was and is that this was a B wave low, right? The yellow scenario is more bullish. That is not preferred at the moment because the market needs to prove itself. For now, I'm tracking this as a possible 5-wave move up in the making, which means we only have 3 waves up. I'd like to see one more high. That is for me the most probable scenario, even though I don't like the structure, which means it's not super clear to me. Could also be that this is morphing into something else, like a triangle, right? I mean, it's possible this B wave turns into a triangle. It's possible, right? And it would just simply form here like, for example, we could easily say like this is an A, B, C, D, E, and then we go up, and the B wave will move from down there to here. And this is going to be very frustrating if that's the scenario that's playing out. But for now, we are observing this Fibonacci support area, a break below 570. If it's a sustained break, would increase the likelihood that a major top has already formed, or that it's morphing at least, but it needs to be a sustained break because the move up is likely not an impulse. It's a diagonal pattern in a C wave. Again, further evidence that we're not dealing with a yellow count, because in the white count, first of all, that pullback was very deep, bit too deep for a yellow wave too. It's valid, but it already makes me lean more towards the idea that this was a B wave low of an ABC structure, which might just see one more high, targeting 1393 or 1657 next. And in the third wave, we would normally have to be an impulse, right? But there is no clear impulse here. I mean, essentially, of course, extensions are possible. We have to keep an open mind, but it's not a structure that you can really rely on at the moment. So it's best to be a bit careful. Looking at the shorter time frame chart for DOT, we're moving just now to the DOT 1 hour chart. Looking at the shorter time frame, the market also was not spared, volatility. So it was affected by the Trump-generated volatility, of course, and not in a positive sense, though. And this chart, yeah, as I always say, this is not really a great chart. It does this reflects on the smaller time frame as well, because we're only really moving sideways at the moment. And we have been moving sideways since the 20th of December for a month again, sideways correction with attempts to reverse. But you see, it's extremely choppy. We're back at December lows, increasing the risk that we'll form another low, maybe to test $5.70 there, 577. But yeah, it's not looking great. I have to say, it looks quite weak. If the market turns around from here to the upside, then I would follow the white microstructure, meaning that a fourth wave bottomed here on the 13th of January. So the 20th of December low was pretty much the same level. We rallied, came down again, but it was a slightly lower low on the 13th of January. So that's where wave 4 actually bottomed. If we're now in wave 5 to the upside, then I think the only way I could label that would be to see this as an A-B with a C wave up to come. But there's no sign that wave C to the upside has started, which means wave B might still be unfolding. B waves can overshoot. It looks just super choppy. I mean, there is no clear, let's say, short-term long trade setup. There is no 1-2 setup to the upside. I mean, you can always set a stop below the last lows. This here is a support area, and the market goes up from here. It's pretty low risk, right? A good reward, low risk. If the market moves up from here, the area between 859 and 991 is the next target area, but minimally I need to see a break above the last high around $7.10 to suggest a low has actually formed. So not much more to say. However, wanted to give you a quick update. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.